Lewis and Clark. In 1803, the President of the USA, Thomas Jefferson, decided to send a group of explorers on an amazing journey. The leaders of the expedition were called Lewis and Clark. They had to travel west across America, starting from St. Louis and following rivers until they reached the Pacific Ocean. They did not know if it was possible or not because this part of the continent had never been explored. The journey began in the spring of 1804. By November, they had traveled about 2,500 kilometers. They built a camp for the winter and stayed there for 5 months. A Native American woman came to visit them. Her name was Sacagawea. She had grown up in the Rocky Mountains in the west, but at the age of 12 she had been stolen from her family by another tribe of Native Americans. Now she was free, but she hadn't seen her family for many years. Sacagawea could speak 2 different Native American languages, so Lewis and Clark asked her to join the air expedition. She agreed. A year later, the explorers met another Native American woman in the mountains. Sacagawea recognized her immediately. She was an old friend from her childhood. Sacagawea asked about her family and learned that her brother was now chief of the tribe. She and her brother saw each other again after many years and were very happy. Lewis and Clark continued their expedition across America. The journey became more and more difficult. The weather was freezing. They couldn't sail their boats along the rivers because there were too many waterfalls, so they had to carry them. But in the end, they reached the Pacific coast of America. They then traveled all the way back again. In total, the expedition lasted 2 years and 4 months, and they traveled 12,800 kilometers.